What's good, all my trader and investor homies? It's your boy Kevin. This is Touchdown Trades. In today's video, we're going to be doing part dose of the $1 Million Challenge. A challenge where I start with a trading and investing account of just $3,000 and I try to take it up to $1 million. Now, this isn't one of those day trading $500 to $1 million where you start with 500 and a month later the guy shows you a fake profit and loss account showing $1 million in it. This is not that. This is going to be a long-term thing that takes me several years to achieve. But we've made some really good progress. We haven't done an update in a couple months, so I decided today we'll whip out the account, we'll go over the numbers, I'll talk about the strategies that I'm using, and we'll take an in-depth look at the percentages, progress that I've been making, just the whole 9 yards. So you're gonna wanna stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, we talk about the hottest stocks in the stock market every single day. So consider hitting that subscribe button. And everybody do me a favor and go down there and hit that like button. And if you wanna get some free stocks, 2 free stocks from Webull, check out the link in the description. That's free money. All right, let's break down my account. Let's talk about the strategies that I'm using. Let's get it. All right, guys, I'm here on my Webull desktop platform. I use Webull for this small account challenge. I also have another much larger account that I do my longer term investing in and some swing trading as well. But I'm starting out with around $3,000 and I've ran it up to about $22,000, and I have added some personal money, some of my own money, add a few $100s every month, and I have gotten some free stocks from Webull. So this difference, it's about almost $20,000 more than what we started with, is not all profit, but we have made a lot of profit, and we'll go over that in just a second. You can see the stocks that I've traded down here, and you can see that the most recent trades, like this AT&F we took a couple days ago, also this Cost, Riot, Blink, CPSH, these are all recent trades, and the profit and loss numbers are going to increase as the account grows. So we started off trading down here with some really small positions, and as the account gets bigger, the positions get bigger, the risk gets bigger, and the profit gets bigger as well. We can see how the account has grown steadily. Over the last couple of weeks, we've hit some really nice trades in the private Discord chat. You can get a free trial and come trade with us and take part of this challenge with us if you want. We've hit some really nice trades over the last couple of weeks. So the graph has been more steep. It's been more of a parabolic increase in the account. So if we look from a percentage standpoint, profit and loss percentage, this does not incorporate the cash that I've added. So this is just all profit. So profit, we've made $8,000 in profit from stock trading, and I've made a little over $600 from trading options. And if we look at that as a percentage of the account standpoint, we've ran up a really nice percentage here over the last couple of months. So over the last 3 months, over the last month, we've done 92% profit in the account. We've had an awesome month. The market's been volatile. We've caught some really nice penny stock swing trades that absolutely were just stress-free. And it's not always like that. It's not always going to be this easy. And it's harder to turn a $25,000 account into a $50,000 account than it is to turn a $10,000 account into a $20,000 account. As that account grows, your ability to scale into positions, scale out of positions becomes harder. It just becomes harder to grow the account. But I'm confident that this account will continue to grow steady. It may not look like this the entire time, just straight up. It may look more like a grinding action like we had in the earlier months of the small account challenge. But from a profit and loss perspective, from the last 6 months, we are up over 180% on this account profit-wise, which is absolutely awesome. Any year you can have 180% profit, you're doing something right. And I don't expect every month or every year to be this good. It's not going to be. If you can have really good runs like this, it increases your compounding interest. You get that snowball effect, and the account starts to grow pretty rapidly. So we started out the first couple weeks, we were down on the account. You can see we hit a negative there, about negative 15%. And then we finally got back positive. We were chopping around. We hit plus 60%. And then over the last couple of months, it's just been a rocket launch to the moon. So that's brought the account up over $22,000. We're steady grinding. The biggest trade that we've had in this account was AT&F, which we called out a couple days ago in the chat. Cost was a huge winner. We were the only ones talking about cost, and it ran up to over $100 a share. I obviously did not catch all of that, but we caught a nice chunk of that move. We predicted that the increase in the change in the fundamentals, the fact that people were working from home, going to need headsets to do Zoom calls and Zoom meetings, combined with the fact that it was heavily shorted, could result in a short squeeze, and we called it, and it happened, and we caught a nice couple $1,000 profit. All right, so now that we've seen the results, let's talk about the strategies that I've been using and that I'm going to use going forward. All right, first strategy that I've been using and I'm going to continue to capitalize on, as I think this strategy can quickly grow an account, is swing trading, small caps, and penny stocks. We have been absolutely crushing some penny stock swing trades. So I want to go over my thesis on how I find these penny stock swing trades and how we capitalize on them. So I run a scan where I'm looking for stocks that are trending up, small cap penny stocks that are trending up. They've pulled back, they're pulling back into support, and they have a high short interest. So we have a potential of a short squeeze. We're getting into stocks that are strong and they're pulling back into support. Plus, I need to see some kind of change in the fundamentals or improving fundamentals. And that's what we had here with this AT&F swing trade. We can see that we had a huge sell-off, and then we found support down here at the 240 area. We then chopped around, and we had resistance here at $3.70, but we had broken over it and pulled back. We were bull flagging. A bull flag is where you have a move up and you have a pullback and you start to consolidate. Right there at $3, I think it was $3.50, I got long right there in the middle of that bull flag, and I bought this penny stock. I alerted it to the chat room. I told them my entry price, what my thesis was, why I was taking the trade, the whole 9 yards. And over the next couple of days, it just worked out beautifully. It broke out of that 450 resistance. I took my final take profit up here towards $5 per share. That was a 40% plus winner there on AT&F. Made a little over $2,000 there in the small account. That is strategy number one that I like to use, is just swing trading penny stocks, looking for strong stocks. We don't want to be trying to pick the bottom on weak stocks. That's not fun. You get caught in the trying to catch a falling knife. In my opinion, it typically ends up not working more than it works. Another nice trade we had in the small account, I ended up taking it in the large account because it was a higher price stock, but I did alert it to the chat, was this Corsair Gaming. It's the same kind of setup. We had a strong stock trending up, pulling back, consolidating, and we bought in right here at $38 per share, and then we got a nice break up towards over $46 a share. So that's an $8 per share move. That move doesn't look very big, right? From 38 to 46 doesn't look very big, but that's an $8 move on a less than $40 stock. That is a pretty big move in just a few days. So we've been catching some really nice stocks. This Corsair was heavily shorted as well. I'm not sure why everybody's wanting to short these stocks that are trending higher. Everybody tries to pick the top, and I think that's a really bad idea. And anytime I see a stock that's trending higher, heavily shorted, I'm going to take interest in it. Also, I like the fundamentals. This company is growing. It's still a growing company, and people are shorting it. It's just a recipe for disaster. Another strategy that I do use, I haven't traded it in a while because there's not much of it left out there, but that's buying value stocks, looking for value investments, longer term value trades. There's not that much left out there because the market's so expensive right now. But one example of a value trade we did take in the room very early on in the challenge was this Nordstrom. We bought it way back here at, I think our average price was like $14 a share, so it was like back there or something around there. And I thought that my thesis on this investment or this trade was that Nordstrom was going to be able to transition their business model from mostly brick and mortar retail and transition that to become more of an online presence. They're higher end, their moat, or the difference between them and their competition is the fact that they service more higher end customers. They have more of a higher end product line, and there's not really a supply for that online yet. And I thought they were going to be able to transition their business model to an online business model. And I guess the market agreed with me on this because over the next couple of weeks, we had this huge move up in Nordstrom, and we ended up scaling out of this for a really nice profit in the small account. It was only a couple $100, but that was only when I had a few $1,000s in the account. That really helped to provide a foundation for the account and to help us grow and get going in the challenge. So we're going to keep chugging along. My goal for 2021 is to just keep growing the account, steady incline. Sure, there's going to be some dips along the way. I want it to look like this. I'd rather the growth look like that, steady dips and more of a steady incline, than the growth to look straight up, because that's not healthy. That means you're probably taking some crazy risky trades and you're not practicing proper risk management. So I'd rather it look more like that than the parabolic move up. So we're just going to keep on chugging. My goal is to get it to $40, $50, $60, $70,000 by the end of 2021. I think that's manageable. So we'll see what happens. Just going to keep on grinding on the penny stock swing trades and even the large cap swing trades as well. I think swing trading right now is a more optimal strategy as the market's super extended. I'm kind of nervous to be taking some longer term positions at these prices, but we'll see what comes around. I hope you guys got something from the video. If you did, hit that like button for me. It tells YouTube that these videos do provide value. Also, if you want to come trade with me, get my buy and sell orders in real time and watch me do this small account challenge, there is a free trial to the Discord chat in the description. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Until next time, peace.